So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So things are underway. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Diamante clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he's quick to return it. Benacer does really well to win the ball there. So here he is, the man crowned King of Turin, Alessandro Del Piero.
Yeah, and he deserves that crown too. Another in the line of truly great attacking talent that Italy seems to have a knack of producing. A player of immense ability, but also one who never shirked from his defensive duties too.
Absolutely not, and it's very easy to see why he became such a fan favourite. Mikel Oyarzabal looking to pass their way up the pitch. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking for options, for movement. Pavlovic gets over and intercepts. Nothing much to report on so far. Can he finish? Goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. No, he's not getting past him there. Quarter of an hour played. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Pavlovic. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. The most accurate pass. Great ball, takes a shot! And that's a tidy finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That was a given, it always was.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So straight into the action. Oh, good effort! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Lamine Yamal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Oh, good fly! Against the crossbar! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Looking for options for movement. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Nicely weighted ball. And he's quick to return it. And he's in on goal. Shot, surely! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's Gavi. Tries to play it through.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Gavi proves just a little bit too strong. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Comes to the rescue. It's a goal. They're level in a trice.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Solot at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
That's an imaginative pass. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He has a look up. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Pau Kubasi running with the ball. Always goal side. Not much subtlety about that challenge. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Maguire. He's a sharp little ball here. And here's Solot. He's having a pop. It's bounced back off the post. Oh, what has happened here? That's going to go a long way. It's gone out for a throw-in. It's Mackay. Now, can they get him away? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, well played, well sorted out. It's run loose here. Here comes the cross. And he won't reach that. That has been slung wide. Looking for the run. And that is expertly dealt with. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Maguire. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's gone loose. He's going for goal!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's beaten them. Can he finish? It's anyone's ball now. Incoming delivery. Oh, well played. Looking to play him in. Oh, it's Raul. That is a great pick out. Just to keep Mackay! Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
And yes, it's him again. Barcelona leading now.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Mikel Oyarzabal. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo, and he's managed to get free. Oh, some astute defending there. Sola. And a chance! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This then to draw level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
A picture of confidence, that was never missing.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Racing over the bar.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
And vicious ball here. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Gives it back. Mackay towering forward here. No, that's been intercepted. Nicely spread. Maguire cuts it out. Good play on the left-hand side here. He has found the way through. He's picked his way through. And the shot! He's got a goal! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. And that is all they have time for. Well, it's all been about one man so far. The stage is very much his. The midway point of the game.
I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
So everyone needs a breather here. 5 goals we've seen already. It is good, very good. It's 3-2.
Facciamo gli auguri a tutti i tifosi che oggi festeggiano l'anniversario di matrimonio e che riceveranno un gentile omaggio. Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 14.
Away we go again.
Il campo per il numero 18. Cambio di giocatori.
Really disappointed with that. Now that looks a decent ball. He's found space here. He is through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Mackay. Oh, he's seen that early. He used a certain sixth sense. It's a lovely, neat pass. Now he's got space here. Koundé aimed beyond the defence. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Christensen, and the pass is intercepted, and here's Mackay. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
That's put paid to the danger, and he's only too happy to take that back. Knocks it into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Sucic is the guilty party there. Mackay was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Oh, shooting chance! And that's a good finish. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Ake.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Probing pass. That's good vision. And he's picked it up out wide. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's whipped it across. Valverde could move up a gear here. And he's worked it through. And this is Ronaldo. That's going wide left. Now then, the ball's come loose. Nice looking ball. Looking for the far post. Oh, great leap! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Koundé. Now it's Yamal. Oh, important interception. Sucic. And here's the chance to counter. Maguire. Oh, that's fabulous. He is just caressing the ball. Great vision. And he's gone backward here. Valverde receives... And the shot! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So now the difference is 3. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Yamal going like a man possessed at the moment.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Khan. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Can he get on the end of this? Threads one in. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's out for a goal kick. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Maguire. Now it's Gavi. It's played through for him. And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano! He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Khan clearly engaging in mind games here. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Ake getting this one clear. Tries to pass it through. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Caught offside that time. That's a foul, no 2 ways about it. And he is going into that little black book. And the referee brings it to a close. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very good. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We're up and running then. Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. And here's Messi. Tomori. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Jordan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And now they can spring out of defence. In with the challenge. Oyarzábal defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He is through here. Well, we always look the favourite there. Now the good line. It's there. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking them up? I think the boss won't be amused.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oyarzábal, good purposeful running this. That's the keeper's ball. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Fernandes. Now it's Lewandowski. Not the most accurate pass. Played out towards the right wing.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Probably be looking to play it square from here.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Getting up there! He will be livid with himself. Jordan are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go, Peter, try something different. They certainly have the players who are very eager to take that on.
Veron does well to get it back. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, that was well positioned and...
Real chance! And that's a sharp finish! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So that's 2 now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Could be danger here. Utopia, and they are cavorting. They are purring, truly purring. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
Ha segnato al 27esimo minuto, numero 15.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, there's the clearance. Flecken. Oh, they could be caught out here. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Ake. Christensen into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Veron has given away a free kick, and the referee has shown him a yellow card. And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Vi informiamo che si prevede traffico intenso nei dintorni dello stadio dopo la partita. Siate prudenti.